Thank you so much and welcome everybody. So I'm so glad you're here. So when you're doing the class, you want to make sure it works for you. It's really all about you. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to do what someone next to you is doing because quite frankly, you're in your own private space. You can do anything you want, which is a really cool thing. I love Zoom for that, for that because you can put your own energy into it. You don't have to feel obligated to do anything other than what you're comfortable doing. So this way you can have a really, really good experience. Now, in the same token, you can have your camera on or you can have it off. You can kind of make it work for you. I'm getting used to see a lot of you on camera, which I like that very much. It's nice to see you and join and have you join and watch you kind of do some of the movements. But again, you have that privilege of being incognito, so to speak. So you can do that. So remember to just put your own 100% into it. And the 100% I'm talking about is 100% of your attention and about 70% of your ability. So you don't really have to overdo it. Just kind of get into the moment with it. So whatever that looks like to you is perfect for me, and it should be perfect for you. All right. So having said that, let's start with 3 heart opening breaths. So palms in front of the abdomen. And inhale, give it a nice big stretch. Yeah. And exhale. Let's do 2 more, just like that one. So it's inhale and stretch and exhale. One more time. Inhale, the body loves the oxygen we're taking in, and exhale. Oxygen is very, very powerful. And we're talking about the energy that's within the oxygen molecule called the life particle. And that's what goes into the cells when you relax and bring your mind into the body. Well, you actually relax the body by relaxing the mind first. So when you bring your mind into the body gets to relax. All right, now if your feet are about hip width apart, let's just throw your arms around from side to side and look straight ahead. Or look down to the earth or look towards me. Just the whole purpose is to kind of evenly stretch the muscles around your vertebrae, those muscles that support your spine. So speaking of your spine, our bones get a little bit brittle as we age and we lose mineral content. So when we bend down, we don't really want to curve our back too much just to protect the back. So we always kind of want to hinge at the hip when we do these exercises to be safe. So you hear me talk about that a lot. Now let's do the same up and down motion where you're pushing down into a hip, but bring the arms up to shoulder height. So the inside palm goes face down, the outside palm goes face up like you're throwing pigeon feet out to pigeons. And you're just getting a nice little crunch in the back when you reach behind. And you're opening up the where the arm connects to the chest in that area. And that muscle, maybe you'll feel it through your bicep as you reach and stretch behind. Yeah. Okay. All these stretches are really good for opening the body and warming the body. Your heart rate starts to come up quite quickly doing this. Now widen the step and lift up high and stretch. And go to the other side and stretch. Lift up high and stretch. And go to the other side and stretch. One more time. Each side, lift up high. Now the other side, lift up high. And then come down to the resting position. Now just start bouncing the knees, relaxing the arms, relax the palms. And just let the bouncing of the knees vibrate the body. This is a big part of brainwave vibration. Just kind of getting a vibration going into the body, kind of creating a rhythm within yourself. You have to really relax in order to get that rhythm. Now I'm going to add five things all together, or more. The next one you want to just, as you're bouncing the knees, once you start shaking the palms. So we have 366 energy centers throughout our body. And this stimulates those energy centers. So what's an energy center? Well, just think of your energy traveling down a road and it has to come to an intersection. And that intersection is the energy center. Well, you can either go straight ahead, make a right, make a left, or make a U-turn. Whatever you need to do to get from point A to point B. So when you send a signal, like say from your head down to your toes, it's passing through these various intersections or energy centers. Now, if there's a blockage in any one of them, you have an accident, a train wreck, or you get delayed because you have to go around that blockage to get to where you need to go. So that kind of, it makes it a little bit longer to get things done, so to speak. But when you shake things up, you open up the energy centers. Now let's just add a little wiggle of the hips. So I hope that helps you understand the flow of energy through your body. When we talk about Qi energy, and this is Tai Chi or Qigong, and Qigong, well, Qi is energy and Gong is the movement of the energy. And now when you're wiggling the hips, I want you to add a little shimmy the shoulders, shimmy the shoulders. So what we're trying to do is just move the energy around through the body and be able to direct the energy where we want it to go, and then just bobble the head. So now we got 5 things going. So we're bouncing the knees, shaking the palms, wiggling the hips, shimmying the shoulders, and bobbling the head. So now we're all shook up. So you just kind of shake it up and go where you need to go. Don't think about any one thing. Just let yourself go and just find your own rhythm. And whatever you're doing is perfect. So you're not here to live up to anybody's standards except get into yourself and just enjoy this moment in time. Just a moment in time where we enter where there is no time. We don't need any time while we're here. All right, now just stop and feel the tingling in your fingers. Yeah, can you feel that? Good. All right. So now I want to just take you right into a quick little routine of warm-ups. Let's work on the neck. So we do more than just a neck rotation. We actually put the whole body into it. So I want you to drop your head down. We're going to bring the chin around to the right. I'll go to my left so I'm on the same side as you when I direct you so you can see me. So when you inhale, bring your chin around to the right. When you lift your chin up, you're stretching through the whole body. And then as you exhale, you come on down. Now you're still stretching the neck, but you're kind of relaxing the rest of the body as you come down. Again, through the nose, that's inhale on the way up. So you put your whole body into this stretch. And then exhale, come on down. That's what I mean by giving your 100%. One more time, inhale on the upswing and exhale on the downswing. When I say 70%, let's go the other way. Inhale the other way. When I talk about giving 70% of your ability and exhale, that's just a safety feature so you don't overdo it. Again, through the nose, it's inhale. You don't have to overdo the exercises to get maximum benefit. And exhale, come on down. Again, through the nose, that's inhale. Well, what is the benefit we're trying to achieve? And exhale, come on down. Now bring your head up and just relax and just bobble the head and shimmy the shoulders. The benefit is to bring the mind into the body, to move the body, and to bring more oxygen into the body, and to loosen up and just allow the body, get yourself in a state where the body naturally repairs and restores itself back to its state of perfect health. The body's constantly healing and working on that. Now let's work on the head a little bit. Drop your right ear to the right shoulder, extend the left arm. Okay. Now, if you want a little bit more pressure on that, you can just kind of reach around with your right hand. Now let's add the breath. Inhale and exhale. Just relax a little bit more into that stretch. Again, inhale, reach out, and then exhale, just relax with a little more pressure. Again, inhale and exhale, relaxing into the stretch. Now, this time when you inhale, lift up. And exhale, just real slowly, gently bobble the head. So we slowly warm up and get into this. Okay, now let's do the other side. Don't be in a hurry to do any of this. Okay, left ear, left shoulder, right hand's extended. So you're pulling all the way through this area. And if you want a little more pressure, you can reach around and just apply it. Not too much. You don't want to hurt yourself. Just want to make it feel good, just a little bit. Now let's add the breath through the nose. Let's inhale. And exhale into that stretch again through the nose. Let's inhale and exhale a little bit more deeply into that stretch. One more time. Inhale and exhaling a little bit more deeply into that stretch. Now, when we inhale, slowly come on up. And exhale, just gently, softly bobble the head and shimmy the shoulder. Get everything back into balance because we throw the balance out of whack when we do one little kind of one area. And you just kind of have to jiggle it around. Just like when you're sleeping at night, all the fluid coagulates around your joints. So when you get up, there's a lot of pressure around your joints, so you're achy and stiff. Well, when you start moving around, you dissipate the fluids, so you get everything back into normal. Same principle. All right, now let's take the right hand, put it behind our head. We're going to bring the elbow across and down, and then look behind us. into a stretch. So we inhale into position. So it's inhale. Now exhale to position, looking behind you, bend the knees a little bit. Then inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. 2 more breaths. Inhaling, stretch, and exhale, relax into the stretch. One more time. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale, come out of this. And just relax and just kind of bob the head and shiver the shoulder. Other side, hand behind the neck, cross down and look behind you. So it's inhale and exhale, bring it across, bend the knees and look behind you. Then inhale and exhale into that position. Again, through the nose, inhale, always inhale through the nose and exhale into the stretch. One more time, inhale. Now when we exhale, come on back. And then just kind of bob the head and just relax, kick the legs out a little bit. All right, now let's do some more, let's stretch the back of the legs. Now this is like a hip, and it's not a hip rotation where we go like that. We're going to affect the sides of the hip as we come down and come up, but we're going to stretch through the back of the legs as we move our body across. Now, when we do this, you just hinge at the hip and let the weight of the body pull in the hamstrings in the back of the legs. So feet are about hip width apart. So inhale up, now come down to your right side as you exhale down, lock those knees, and then just flow through the back of the legs. Oh, it's a good stretch. Now, when you're coming up slowly, you feel it in your right hip. As you exhale down, you feel it in your left hip. And then when you go across the body, you're stretching through the back of the legs. It's a nice rounded stretch for the legs, inhaling on the upswing. One more time around as we exhale down, moving it around. And inhale up. Now hold it here in the upswing. We're going to reverse. Now exhale the opposite way. Now feel it on your right hip. Then stretching through the back of the legs. Don't curve the back. Inhale up. You feel the right hip, left hip, excuse me. And exhale down. You feel it in your right hip. Moving it around through the stretch in the back of the legs. And inhale up. Feel it in the right hip. And then hold it here and exhale and relax. And just release. Now let's do one leg at a time. Let's step forward with the right foot. So, and put your hands on your hips. Now you can bend the back leg, but this front leg that you step forward with, you want to keep it locked, the knee locked, so you stretch underneath the leg. And you just hinge at the hip. We don't curve the back. Again, we're trying to protect the spine. So inhale up, and then exhale slowly. Come on down, and just hold it here. And just feel that nice stretch in the back of the leg. So you give it a moment to realize that you're going to get into it. And that allows the antagonist action to kind of relax and let you come down further. So through the nose, that's inhale. And exhale, just relax a little bit more into that stretch for the back of the leg. 2 more breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Just relax a little bit more into that stretch. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, just releasing a little bit more. Now, when we inhale, slowly come on up. And exhale, bring the foot back, kick the legs out, shake the arms, and just loosen up the body. Now, other side, stepping forward with your left foot. And inhale, and exhale, lock that front knee, and just hinge at the hip. Our back is nice and straight, just letting the weight of the torso pull behind the leg here. Now inhale and exhale, just relax a little bit more into that stretch for the back of the leg. 2 more breaths, inhaling and exhale, just a little bit more into that stretch. 1 more time, inhale and exhale, just a little bit more into that stretch. Oh, now when we inhale slowly, come on up. And when we exhale, just relax. Now remember to make sure everything feels good. We're going to do a forward bend. Now, when we extend our arms out, I want you to kind of like twist through your forearms. So you have to really stretch and slowly twist when we do this. So now, feet are about hip width apart or less. Palms in front of the abdomen. And inhale, let's reach out to the side and exhale into a stretch. Now, here's what I mean. Now, slowly roll the palms up as we inhale, stretching through the forearm, then lift up. Now, when we exhale, roll the palms so they face outwards. And with the head up, you keep hinge at the hip. And then just drop the arms down. It's not about touching the ground. You just want to pull on the back of the legs. All right. So just let your body come down with the breath. So inhale and exhale. Just relax a little bit more. You notice you're allowed to come down a little bit further than you initially started. Again, inhale And exhale, just relax a little bit more to that stretch for the back of the legs. One more time. Inhale and exhale, just relax a little bit more. Notice how much further you come down. Now inhale, come up, and exhale, relax and kick the legs out. Okay, now we're gonna do the warm-up. It's called balance the plate exercise. And the reason we call it balance the plate is simply it's just to be mindful of keeping your palm facing the sky. The benefit of keeping the palm facing the sky is because you'll rotate your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder, your hips. Everything gets into the motion just to keep that palm in balance. So you're balancing a plate. That's why we call it that. And it takes your whole body to be able to balance that plate. You'll see as we get into this if you haven't done this before. So let's step forward with our right foot. But both palms are out, face up. Take the left palm and put it behind you, face up, like you're holding a plate, or if you prefer, if that's uncomfortable, you can just rest the palm on the hip. Sometimes I do that too, okay? Just make it work for you, okay? You're in a crouched position to begin with. And then, I want to mention, so when you're inhaling, your body's rising. In other words, you're usually always straightening the legs. When you're exhaling, your body's sinking, okay? And inhale initiates the movement, and exhale is always concluding that movement. Okay, we're going to take 2 breaths and make 2 circles. First one's underneath the arm. So it's inhale, the body rises, stretch straight the legs, lift the elbow and shoulder up, bend the wrist so you can circle the palm underneath the arm, and then exhale, we fall or bend the knees as you push to the side. Now, when we circle the hip, we inhale, we just move the hip around, the arm goes the opposite way, and we rise on that inhale. As we exhale, we crouch back down as we're still rotating the hip and we're rising and falling. And now we've fallen, okay? Let's try that again. So it's inhale underneath the arm, rotate the wrist, and exhale, crouch and stretch. Then inhale over the head, we rise the body, and then exhale, we lower the body. We have a lot going on, I understand that. Let's try that again. So it's inhale underneath the arm, and then exhale, push the hip to the left, the arm goes to the right. Then inhale, gyrate the hip, and come up on the inhale, and then exhale, come down on the exhale. So we're going up and down with the legs. Great strengthening exercise. Again, inhale. And exhale, push. It's also greatly improves your balance. Inhale all the way around and stretch. Oh, that feels so good. And exhale, come on down. All right, this is good for your abdomen too. Okay, again, inhale and exhale, stretch. Inhale all the way around and exhale, come on back. Now, just a little caveat here. If you can't get your arm all the way around, you can drop the elbow around and just come up in front of you. Just make it work for you. Don't do anything that's painful, okay? Let's try that again. So it's inhale, exhale, inhaling, and exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, and exhale. So some of you have been with me for a couple of years. You're starting to notice a difference already. Then inhale, bring the foot back, and exhale, shake the arm, shim the shoulder. This is all starting to come into place. Now let's do the other side. So it's inhale and exhale. The nice thing about this exercise, you get benefits right from day one, the first time you do it. It's a really cool thing about it. Now, 2 circles, 2 breaths. We're in a crouched position. Okay, good. First one, inhale, we rise, come underneath the arm, bend the wrist, point to the side, and exhale, crouch and push to the side. So we rise and then we fall with the breath. So inhale, we rise with the inhale, and exhale, we fall with the exhale, still rotating the hip. Again, inhale, and exhale, push to the side, then inhale, gyrate the hip and come up, and then exhale, continue the gyration and come down. Again, inhale, and exhale, stretch, inhale all the way around, and exhale. Yeah, this takes a little bit of practice to get down, but eventually we get it. Again, inhale, the body's designed to do all this stuff, and exhale, and we're supposed to be able to do this. Inhale, and exhale. All you're doing is bringing your body back into its own state of natural balance. Again, through the nose, let's inhale and exhale, push to the side, Inhale, gyrate the hip, come up, and exhale, come down. Let's try that again. So it's inhale and exhale. Inhale, come up, and exhale, come down. All right, bring the foot back and inhale and exhale. Okay, that's the second half of the fourth form that we do later on. And then at that point, we do 4 breaths, 4 circles. The fifth form, we do 4 circles, 4 breaths, but we're in the warm-up, we're just going to do the second half, the 2 circles, 2 breaths. So let's do it like we're going into the form. Let's take a half step to the right. Inhale and exhale, the palms face up. Now the other side, inhale and exhale. So we sink down into a deep horse riding stance. Now remember, on the inhale, we rise, on the exhale, we fall. So we inhale, we rise, open the chest, circle the arms, and exhale, we fall as we push behind us. Then inhale, we rise underneath the arms, and then exhale, we fall as we push out in front of us. Keep the shoulders over the hips, don't lean forward. Then inhale underneath the arm, just like the warm-up, and exhale, push to the side. Then inhale over the head, and exhale. Oh, did I make a mistake here? I did the whole form. I'm sorry. Let's do the warm-up. Hands are out. We're in a cross position. In the warm-up, we go underneath the arms first. So inhale, pull the palms in towards the chest. We rise. Come underneath the arms, bend the wrist, and then exhale, we fall as we push to the side. Then inhale, we rise as we crisscross over the head, and exhale, come on down. See, we did the right and left side the same way. We're just doing it at the same time with this fifth form. This is just a warm-up. Let's try it again. So it's inhale, we rise, and exhale, we fall. Inhale, we rise as we stretch through the abdomen, and then exhale, we fall. This is so good for your core and great for your legs and your balance. Again, inhale, and exhale, push. Inhale all the way up, and then exhale all the way down. Again, inhale and exhale, inhaling and exhale. Find your own rhythm. Again, inhale and exhale, inhaling and exhale. Let's try that again. Inhale and exhale, stretch. Inhale all the way around. And exhale. All right, step in with each leg. Shake the arms, shimmy the shoulders, and bobble the head. All right. If you have any questions, save your questions till after class, and we'll have time for a question and answer. Okay. All right. I'm a little bit out of breath. How about you? You want a little rest? Let's sit down for just a moment and take a sip of water. All right. And we'll just relax for a moment. If you're like me, my heart rate's come up quite a bit from doing the exercise. Well, I talk also, but that contributes to something. But I think if you're like me, we get a pretty good workout from this. So have a sip of water. Okay, I know some of you forgot to bring your water. That's okay. Make it work for you. I want you to relax now. I want you to absorb some energy into your body. Give the body a chance to catch the breath. So when you're inhaling, you're simply mindful of that inhale. In other words, the body reacting to the inhale. When you're exhaling, you're completely relaxing and just releasing tension. So your posture should be good. Your shoulders should be over the hips and the knees over the ankles. And just relax your hands behind your knees. And if you just kind of look down to the earth, or so you can bring your mind into the body. When you're sitting, you can close your eyes too and just relax. There's nothing you have to do. There's nothing you have to think about. You're just allowing your body to actively relax. And you know what? When you bring your attention to what you're doing, you become much more efficient. Your body follows your energy. So when you become mindful of what it is that you're getting into, your whole body cooperates. So when you're inhaling, you're certainly aware of the body expanding. So it's a mild stretch in your body, a gentle stretch. But when you're exhaling, you're completely relaxing. When you relax, you release the tension in the body. And this allows the body to restore itself back to its state of perfect health in a much better environment. So the body's always doing that for you. The body is making you perfect all the time, constantly, constantly, constantly. You are so absolutely perfect in every regard. You cannot be more perfect than you are right now. And the body is continuously working towards that end to ensure you have perfect flow of energy. You know, you don't have to think about your heart beating, it's just beating away. You really don't have to think about the breath, but you can if you want. The best thing when you think about the breath is just to simply follow the breath with your mind. So that when you're inhaling, the body's expanding. When you're exhaling, the body's completely and deeply relaxing. Now, here it is. Here you are in this moment in time where there is no time. You don't need any time while you're here. It's in this moment that you have absolutely everything you need. You're just absolutely perfect in every way. There's just no question about it. It's only your thinking mind that would create doubt and take you away from this present moment. So the best thing you can do with your mind is just to be present with who you truly are. So who are you? Well, you know, you're not your body, you're not your mind. They're just things that serve that you that we're talking about. So who's in control here? Is it your body, or is it your mind, or is it you? Well, let's give the control to you. You're the one, you're the boss. You're the one that makes it happen. So we allow our body and our mind to conform to the spirit, and it's here that we're perfect in every way. We're okay, just the way we are. When you know that in your mind, you can just relax for a moment. Now, when you're finished here and you want to think about something else and think you're not good enough and all those kinds of things, feel free. But while you're here, you might as well enjoy being here in the moment. And it has great benefit. What is the benefit? The benefit is you come to the realization that you're absolutely perfect in every way. There's nothing you have to think about. Okay, let's open our eyes and clasp our hands in front of our abdomen. When we inhale, bring the clasped hands up to our chest, roll them forward. As we exhale, extend the arms into a stretch. Keep the shoulders over the hips. And then inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. And now when we inhale, lift the palms up. When we exhale, look up to stretch. One more breath. Inhale, just stretch it out. And then exhale, very slowly lower the palms down to your lap. Now let's take our right hand to the left knee. So when we inhale, reach around behind and exhale into position. Then one more breath. Inhale, twist a little more deeply, and then exhale, spin around to the other side and do the same thing. So it's inhale and exhale. Doesn't that feel so good? One more breath. Inhale, twist a little more deeply, and then exhale, come on back to our starting position. Twisting is always really, really good for us. All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to do the complete form from beginning to end standing up, and we'll do that a few times, about 3 times. And then we're going to do the form sitting down. Sitting is an option. You can stay standing if you want, or you can, you know, there's a little bit different flavor to the exercises we're sitting, but it's still, you can accomplish a lot. And those of you that are really tired, that just can't stand, you can do this all the time sitting, well, that's fine, it works, okay? But if you can stand, you want to exercise your legs, you try to do that the best you can. So I invite you to stand up and put the chair to the side. We're doing all 8 forms. And our feet are together to begin with, about as close as you're comfortable of doing it. Again, if you need a wider base of support, you can do that. This also can challenge balance at some point. All right. So palms in front of the abdomen, knees are soft, not locked. So when we inhale, I want you to reach out to the side, hold it here, and exhale into a stretch. Really pull. Then roll the palms up through the stretch. As you inhale, bring the palms together and stretch through the abdomen. And then when you exhale, lower the fingertips till they come just below the chin. Now, when we inhale, we lift the elbow to shoulder height. Fingers are almost touching. And then just lift your back up a little bit. Yeah. And then exhale, slowly lower the palms down. Just gentle stretch through the body. Okay, that's the first form. The second form, we step off to our right. So shift your weight onto your left hip and all your weight is there. We inhale, bring the right foot up and out, and then exhale, settle in. So all your focus should have been on the standing leg. Where your mind goes, that's where your energy is. And we needed that energy there for the balance. So now we're going to gyrate the hip. The arm is going to be stiff, the palm up, and we're going to, just the rotation will follow it. So through the nose, that's inhale. We begin the movement. We kind of rise up. And then when we exhale, we come down as we sink into our crouching position. Okay, now we bring the foot back. As we inhale, we rise up, straighten the knee, and exhale, soften the knee to relax. Stepping off to the other side, we inhale, we rise up, and then exhale, we settle in, crouch. Then inhale, we start the circle, we start rising up on the inhale. And as we complete this exhale, we're crouching back down. Okay, then we bring the foot back. As we inhale, we rise up, and exhale, soften the knees. That was the second form, the right and left side. Third form, we carry a ball to the right. The reason we say carry the ball is because when we sway our arms back and forth, we're actually want to keep the same distance. So we're not, it's an imaginary ball just to keep the arms flowing. Okay, so inhale, bring the ball to the right. So all your weight's on the right leg, and exhale, or at least most of the weight. Then we're in position now. Inhale, carry the ball to the left. And then on the exhale, we return it back to the right and we sink back down here. Okay. Then inhale, we straighten up as we bring the ball to the center, and exhale, relax. Carry the ball to the left. As we inhale, all the weight's on the left leg. And exhale, we settle in and crouch. Then when we inhale, we straighten the body, straighten the legs, come to the left. To the right, excuse me, and then exhale, sink back down into the right, so we return. Then we lower the ball to the standing position as we inhale, and exhale, relax. That was the third form. Fourth form is balance of plate, just like we did in the warm-ups, but instead of two breaths, we do 4 breaths. So the last 2, like we did in the warm-up, will be at the end. The first 2 are a little bit different. So we inhale into position. So we inhale, step off to the right. All your weight's on the left leg, and exhale, settle in with the palm face up. We're crouched. First circle is behind the back. So inhale, we straighten the body, bring the arm around behind, circle the arm, and then exhale, push behind us and stretch and crouch back down. Now, second circle is underneath the arm. Inhale, we straighten the body, lift the side up. Circle the palm to the front, and exhale, push to the front, and we stretch the arm out. Okay, third and fourth there, just like we did in the warm-up. Inhale in towards the chest, straighten up, circle the palm to the right, and then exhale, push to the right, hip goes to the left a little bit. Then we gyrate the hip. As we inhale, we come up, and as we exhale, we come back down. Now we return the foot. As we inhale, we come up, and exhale, we soften up. Other side, inhale, and exhale, come down. Then inhale, we come up behind us, circle the arm, and exhale, we crouch and push behind us. Then inhale, we come underneath the arm again, we stretch, rise up, point the fingers to the front, and exhale, we crouch and push to the front. Third and fourth, just like the warm-up. Inhale in towards the chest, we rise, and exhale, we fall. Inhale, we circle over the head, we rise, and exhale, we fall. All the while we're rotating, gyrating the hip. Then inhale, we bring the foot back, and exhale, we relax. That was the fourth form. Fifth form is both sides together. Half step to the right first. Inhale, so the weight's on the left leg, and exhale, then rock over to the right and step to the left. Inhale, and exhale, come into a crouch. Then inhale, we rise as we open the chest, circle the arms all the way around, and exhale, push behind us with the head up. and back to a crouch. Then inhale, we rise, come underneath the arms, and then exhale, keep the shoulders over the hips as you extend the arms into a stretch. Then inhale, back underneath the arm like we did in the warm-up, and exhale, push to the side and stretch. Fourth one's over the head. Inhale, we rise and stretch through the abdomen, the whole core, and then exhale, we sink. All right, half step from the right to return. Inhale and exhale. Half step from the left. Inhale and exhale. All right, sixth form is called Creating a Brighter World. It's your homework assignment to do this 100 times a day. And if you just do it 10 at a time, you don't have to do the whole 100 all at once or any way you want to work it, but just push the belly out and tuck the belly in. That's it. Here we'll do it a little bit more fanciful. So when you inhale, push the belly out, put the thumbs in the belly button. When you exhale, tuck the belly in, give it a good squeeze. Now we're just going to push the belly out and down with the breath. So inhale, push the belly out and down, and then exhale, give it a good squeeze. So the reason the belly comes out when we inhale, the diaphragm's expanding to draw the air in when we're inhaling, and when we're exhaling, it's contracting to push the air out. Actually, there's a reverse to that, but that's a better way to understand it. So when we inhale, we bend the knees for the seventh form, dragon looks up to the sky, pinch the first three fingers by our eyes. When we exhale, now this time we keep the knees bent and put the knuckles to our kidneys. Now, when we inhale, we straighten the knees and drag the knuckles into our armpits. When we exhale, we kind of relax a little bit and fold the elbows over the fingers. Now, when we inhale, we stretch and lift up and open the chest, and then exhale, relax. Eighth and final form is called Raising the Power. So when you inhale, we start bending the knees and ground Earth's energy up into our palms, rising up. We pull it into our body, and exhale, we push the energy into our second chakra, 2 inches below the belly button, 2 inches deep. That's our energy center where we store and accumulate energy. Then to conclude, we're going to bow. So we inhale, palms to prayer posture. As we exhale, we're going to bow to acknowledge this wonderful energy that's inside of us and all around us. And it's really a good stretch for the back of the legs. We hold for one more breath. Inhale and exhale a little bit more deeply into that stretch for the back of the legs. Now, when we inhale, slowly come on up. And as we exhale, we relax and let the palms float down. And just bring your mind into the body for a second. Just don't think about anything other than just being present with yourself. Just enjoy being in the moment. And just be here now. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything, actually. Just enjoy being where you are. Just claim the right to be here. Just be here. Don't let your mind take you away. Just enjoy connecting with the present moment. Connecting with that, your true self. Okay, let's try it again. This time, let me not talk so much, and I'll just focus on the breathing. Just remember that when we initiate a movement, we're inhaling and the body's rising. When we're concluding the movement, we're exhaling and the body is falling. All right, and that's pretty much the way the form goes. That up and down with the legs is great strengthening for the legs, super good for your balance, improve your balance. And it also brings your mind into the moment, which is a good practice. So, knees are soft, palms are in front of the abdomen. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Just bring your mind into the body for a moment and just enjoy being present. As you enter this moment in time, there is no time. It's in this moment you have absolutely everything you need. You're perfect in every way. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, doing it in breath. You think you might enjoy it if my instruction was in silence? So if I didn't say anything, when to inhale or exhale, do you want to try that? See if you can kind of remember a few things. All right, and don't be discouraged if you don't remember anything, because as you know, I say the same thing over and over in every class. So there's nothing you have to remember. All right, and there's recordings of me on the YouTube channel. The ARP has, there's more than 40, I think. of the same class, same thing over and over, 3 different classes that I do. So you can always go back and refresh yourself. We're going to do this again. This time my instruction will be in silence, so I'll just be your model. So palms in front of the abdomen. Inhale. Bring your mind into the body. Okay, I invite you to sit down. We're going to do the form again, sitting. And it's exactly the same moves we've been doing all along, just with our legs are a little bit abbreviated. And if you choose to stand and stay standing, you can do that, okay? Make it work for you. All right, now palms by the abdomen. Inhale and exhale. Then inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale to the right and exhale. Inhale, gyrate and exhale. Inhale up and then exhale, relax. Other side, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Carry the ball to the right. Third form, inhale, exhale. Then inhale to the left and exhale to the right. Inhale to center and exhale, relax. Inhale to the left and exhale to position. Inhale to the right, then exhale to the left. Then inhale to the center and then exhale, relax. Fourth form, inhale, step off to the right and exhale, palms face up. Inhale, balance the plate, circle the arm and then exhale, push behind. Inhale, we rise and then exhale, we relax, stretch. Inhale, we rise and then exhale to the side. Inhale all the way around and the exhale, we conclude. Inhale, bring the foot back and exhale to the left. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, circle, rise, and exhale, crouch. Inhale underneath the arm and then exhale to the front. Inhale underneath the arm and then exhale to the side. Inhale over the head and exhale, returns. Then inhale and exhale. Both hands. Inhale and exhale. Inhale underneath the arm and then exhale to the front. Inhale underneath the arm, exhale to the side. Inhale, crisscross, and exhale, returns. Sixth form, homework assignment. Inhale, push the belly up. Exhale to position, tuck the belly in. Inhale, expand the belly out and down. Exhale, give it a good squeeze all the way to the backbone. Seventh form, dragon looks up to the sky as we inhale, palms up to eye height. Pinch the first three, play the other two. When we exhale, put the knuckles to our kidneys. As we inhale, drag those knuckles up the rib cage into the armpits, and then exhale, fold the elbows over the fingers. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chin up, and then exhale, let everything relax. Eighth and final form is raising the powers. We inhale, the palms float up. Drag the wrist to the shoulders as we exhale, the palms float down. Then to conclude, we inhale, palms to prayer posture. As we exhale, we bow to acknowledge this wonderful energy that's inside of us and all around us. One more breath. Inhale, then exhale a little bit more deeply into that stretch. Now when we inhale, slowly come up. And when we exhale, we relax.